Woo! Hey folks, what's going on? It's Matt with Heroic Tactics, and I'm unboxing this bad boy right here. This is Jabba's Realm. Uh, this is probably the expansion that's had one of the largest impacts on the skirmish game for Imperial Assault right now. There is so much cool stuff in here. Like, there are figures that are worth buying two of these puppies for. And yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm totally excited about this. Um, you kind of need this because it really ups both Imperial and Hunters, and I think it's responsible for Hunters being one of the top tier teams right now. This and Jabba himself, you know. So, but man, there is some cool stuff. I really like these expansion sets. I really like that this game is both skirmish, so you can play your little hero click style of game, and campaign, so you can do cool stuff right here. This is Jabba Palace's map. I have the I've never seen the Sarlacc map before. That's really cool. I thought it was just going to be the map, the Jabba's Palace map that I have, the vinyl one that I have. We've got our puzzle pieces. We're making your game. Ooh, Rancor pit with some bones. If you can see that kind of small detail. We have my official proof of purchase, so that yeah. Oh man. We've got the pieces of stuff right there. Oh, geez Louise. So, I saw the Rancor. This is the Rancor's arm. Like, that's crazy looking. Crazy huge. Alright, so, we'll probably assemble him right away just because. Here's the Rancor's butt. Ha! The other Rancor's arm. Jeez, this is the torso. This is a huge thing. And part of its ugly mug. And the bottom part of its ugly mug. Oh, I hope you want to... Oh, yeah. It's a face only a mother could love. Okay, so I gotta get all kid and candy shop and put this thing together. Oh man, this is good looking. It does kind of hurt with all the. It does kind of hurt with all the pieces, trying to push it together with your hands and saying, "Oh yeah." These really unique looking bony protuberances do not feel too good when you're pushing them against your thumb. Oh yeah. Yeah, well that's going to stay right there because I don't want to keep stabbing my thumb trying to get this together. Really? Okay, so I'm going to have to heat this up a little bit because get this in some hot water, but yeah, ignoring with the joints, this thing looks really cool, and bam, Jabba-ing up. Now we've got the stands for one of the. Can you see them? Nope, my face is in the way. There we go. We've got stands for some of the more important figures that come out of the set. The Jet Troopers! I mean, we got two more! Yay! So, I believe you should be able to run experienced and regular versions of them. We got the X-wing pegs. There's no way I'm able to show those to you without them falling over the place. Woohoo! And yeah. And dude, so we basically got Boba Fett stormtroopers. And then we've got Gamoran guards. Big old axes that want to cut your faces off. Or sticks. We got Weequays. The Weequays assassins, or Weequay pirates. Drop them everywhere. And then, confusingly enough, we have scum, or mercenary figures, in the Heroes plastic. And so I guess they're good bounty hunters and stuff like that. But we'll get into those guys in a second. Well, we've got we've got their cards for campaign, so we're gonna put them right there so I don't spoil them for myself. Aha, we've got the cards. Good junk. We've got the campaign cards, and I'm not going to look at them too deeply so that when we eventually play this, I will not know what's going on. We've got the various missions for the both maps. Desert Dangers, the Pit of Cartoon. Battle for the Katena, the Pick a Cartoon. Oh yeah, this I need to put those things together. What is this stuff right here? And, well, these are more stuff for the campaign, so I gotta not pay attention to those. This is cool. At a campaign. Who's in the campaign? Because I don't want you to... Alright, I think I credit out all the campaign because, Luke Skywalker, the Rangers, there should be Captain Taro, Jabba the Hutt, all these pieces are separately available, sold separately, or they're actual cards, so any card in here is campaign stuff, and we're going to keep that a secret. But, yeah, let's get into these bad boys right here. Jet Troopers. Man, these are sick. So the regular ones are 4 points, 2-unit squadron. They're mobile, so you can move through like obstructed terrain and stuff like that. Surge for +1 damage. Surge for +2 accuracy. 3 health for speed. Black defend die. Attack range blue-green. Yeah, cool. It's got agile, so when defending, you can convert one shield to surge protection. So if someone's gonna really do some gross charges on you, you can get rid of them. But jets. So this thing goes after you resolve an attack. If the target was within 3 spaces, gain 1 movement point. So that's pretty cool, right? No big deal. This is the game breaker. Or this is gross. This is like next level gross. Elites, 7 points. So 2-unit squadron. Mobile, surge for +2 damage. Awesome. Surge for +3 accuracy. agile. So when defending, you convert 1 shield to 1 surge protection. 7 health, 4 speed. Black defend die, attack, range, blue green. And then this is what's nutso. When you declare attack, if the target space is within 2 squares, add 1 blue die to your attack pool. After the attack resolves, gain 2 movement points. So, yeah, you can move up your 4 squares. Take the shot and try to get within 2 spaces. Take the shot get 3 dice. More if you're focused, and you're probably gonna be focused because Jabba hands out focuses like Skittles, like candy. They're like, focus, everyone's focused. And, well, not Jabba, because this is an Imperial. But, you see what you can do to get focuses. I thought the Emperor was going to be a focus battery, but it's not. But, you can, roll 3 dice and then gain 2 movement points. So get out of the way. So, essentially a swing of 4... then 2 from the target, and then you're moving a bunch. It's really cool. It's really awesome. They're so rad. Next up in the stack, we got the Weequay Pirates, and we've got 4 of them. So we got either the regular ones, which are 5 for 2 characters, 4 health, 4 speed, black die for defense, and attack, range 2 green, +1 accuracy, surge for +1 damage, and surge for +1 accuracy. And then they have this ability, Raider. When attacking, you may choose 1 die. The player that rolled that die may re-roll that. So that's any die that is your die or your opponent's die. So if you rolled Malarkey, you can re-roll it. If your opponent rolled that terrible, terrible X-Men symbol, or that triple, the triple shield, the Triforce, you can be like, no, gone. Get rid of that. Re-roll that. You make them hope their luck is intact for that again. 5 points. Yeah. So these regular ones, awesome. I dig them a lot. And then the elites, oh my goodness, they're almost worth buying 2 of these sets just so you can get 2 elites. But +2 accuracy, 7 cost, 6 health, 4 speed, black defense die, attack green, ranged, +2 accuracy, surge for +1, 2 damage, surge for pierce 1, or surge for +2 accuracy. As an action, prowl. I'm gonna become hidden. As an action, I'm gonna become hidden, and hidden gets you another surge when you attack, so you can be doing surges for damage and stuff like that. And then it's got that sick Raider ability. When attacking, you may choose 1 die that the player who rolled it re-rolls it. So it's all sorts of goodness in one little ugly package. Next up, we got the Gamorreans. It's a two pack for 6 points for the regular ones. Brawler Guardian. They have reach, so they can hit you with their big sticks from far away. They have -1 damage as an ability, so they're not going to be hitting as hard until you look what they're rolling. Their melee attack is double red, so they're they're going to be banging you up pretty good. A surge for cleave 1. Gamorrean Honor. When defending during a ranged combat attack, you may reroll 1 defend die. So, if you can do what you need to do to keep that stuff to keep you alive a little longer. Labored attack. When attacking, you may suffer 1 strain to reroll attack die. So, I mean, if you really want to hurt the heck out of somebody, and these guys, they're your muscle, they're disposable. So, piggies. And then the elites. Oh man, these are gross. I saw them in action yesterday. At the table next to me, so I didn't actually feel them, but the table next to me was running them. 8 cost, 8 health, 2 units, so 16 for 8, which is super good. Brawler Guardian, reach, and then Surge for Cleave 2. So not that -1 damage ability. 8 health, 4 speed, black defense guy, and then red melee. Got these abilities. They just hang out. Professional. When attacking, you can reroll 1 attack die. Sure. That's not awful. I think it's rad. And then Gamorrean Honor Guard. And I really like this ability because I think it kind of helps brawlers, and it's something that they need to do to make brawlers more viable in this game. When defending from a ranged combat attack, apply +1 shield to the defense result. So it's you shoot, you're gonna have to get some pierces, you know. Yeah. Now we got this beautiful little boy next, and I had to make sure that I'm holding the skirmish card and not the campaign card. So he's massive. He's got reach. He should have like double reach or something like that. Like, I'm gonna get you from 3 squares. Surge for +2 damage. Surge for cleave 2. Brutality may perform 2 attacks. Each attack must have a different target. Non-sentient, you can interact. Trained. At the start of a round, you may add 1 black die to your defense pool during this round. If you do, lose brutality and non-sentient this round. So you can make him smarter and get a defense guy, but you're just not going to be able to pound 2 people. 10 cost for 15 health. 4 speed, which is good because usually they like to give big things lower speeds. 1 black die, but you can make him smarter and get 2 black die. And then attack melee. Red, green, green. Oh, he's going to be wrecking face. Hey, Jason and Lapel, how you doing, man? Glad to see you tuning in. We've been chatting back and forth about L5R stuff, so it's really cool to hear from him. I guess we got the characters next, and oh wait, there's one more thing. This is a skirmish upgrade. It's Salacious Scum. It's Salacious B. Crumb. That's his name. At the start of a mission, place a Salacious B. Crumb companion in your space. He activates the start or end of your activation. He's not counted for purposes of control. Oh, is there an actual card from? I think it's in here what he actually does, but I think he pokes you as you try to do stuff, which is kind of funny because in the movie where he bites C-3PO's eye out. That's kind of cool. We've got our mercenaries who are, I guess, the main characters of the campaign. Shyla Verard, she's Mandalorian. She's got +1 surge cancel automatically. This happens. I hope you roll a lot of surges because you're gonna need them. Surge for +2 damage. Surge for pierce 2. Surge for cleave 2. She's got responsive as just a trait. At the start of your activation, you may gain 1 movement point or recover 1 damage. That's pretty cool. She's an 8 for 12. 4 speed, black defense die, melee attack, green, green, yellow. So 3 dice. She's Scum, so you're probably going to be running her with Jabba, and she's probably going to be focused. She's got an special action, Mandalorian Whip. Choose a small hostile character within 3 spaces in line of sight. Push that figure up to 3 spaces to a space adjacent to you, then perform an attack. So you sort of have a ranged attack, so it makes melee a little bit more useful because you can yank somebody closer to him and attack him. And she's pretty cool. I kind of dig it. Dom was telling me the other day about this, how he was running her, and parting blow. So if someone was based, he would yank them away from that square, use parting blow, and attack. I'm not 100% familiar with parting blow, so I'm not sure exactly how that worked, but he was getting multiple attacks, and he said he was clearing faces with these things. So yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. Vinto. I saw him being used yesterday, and he was sick. All right. Hunter Smuggler, 5 points, 8 health. 5 speed, which is super awesome. White defense die, ranged blue-green for his attack. Surge for +1 damage and weaken. Surge for pierce 2 and bleed. Surge for +2 accuracy and hide. So all of the surges are awesome. Here is his action. Action rapid fire. Perform 2 attacks. For 5 points, he's attacking twice per turn. That's nutso messed up. And then he's got this ability, Bolt Slinger. After you resolve an attack during your activation, you may choose a hostile figure other than the defender within your line of fire, within your line of sight, and within 3 spaces of you. That figure suffers 1 damage. So 2 attacks plus pinging a damage on anybody within 3 squares that he can see. That's not fair for 5 points. That's one of those like cheater cards. You're like, really, that's gross. That's super duper mega gross. And I'm excited to be playing him. And finally, this last guy, when I saw his card on the team building thing I was using, I swore was a misprint. This seems bonkers, like nutso bonkers. This is Onar Koma. He's 6 points for 15 health. And you're like, what? And well, it's balanced is the fact that he's got no defense die, so he's shooting if they're shooting him or they're stabbing him, he's taking it all. He's got a speed 4. He's 6 cost, 3 attack die, blue, red, green range. What? That's bonkers. He's got a surge for +2 damage, but -2 accuracy. And he's got a surge for +1 damage and -2 accuracy. So if you're up in someone's face and you've got the range on them, you know, go ahead and take the damage. You're like, I'm going to do 3 extra damage to you, and we're a couple of squares away, so I'm blasting your face off anyway. He's got a couple of these passive abilities, or these traits, I guess. Immune. You cannot gain harmful abilities. So no weaken, no bleed, none of that garbage. Get down. When a small figure within 2 spaces is defending, you may apply a +1 surge cancel or +1 shield to the defense results. Limit to once per round. Yeah, that's not useful at all. Man, this is so good. And then he's got this action rush. Move up 3 squares, and you may push. Move up at 3 squares. You may then push an adjacent small figure 1 space. If you do, you and that small figure suffer 1 damage. So yeah, run up, push somebody from behind walls. Yeah, I will take that. For 6 points. Oh my goodness. It's like, I don't know if they just said, hey, point cost, we're going to go. Nah, go on vacation, point cost. We're not even trying to rig this stuff up. Yeah, these 2 dudes are gross. The weak ways, the elite weak ways and regular weak ways, pretty good. And your jet troopers. Oh my goodness. Gamorrean guards look great. I guess the first time I wanted to come down to the weekly show up to even learn how to play the game, and someone was running the Rancor and he looked gross. So yeah, dude, such great figures for the set, and we haven't gotten to the command cards yet. So let's take a look at these puppies. As usual, I gotta hide the campaign stuff so I don't have that spoiled to me. Well, the cool thing is that we've got weakened and hidden cards out the wazoo, so you know exactly what they do. So just a quick refresher. Weakens are harmful conditions. When attacking, apply -1 surge to the attack results. When defending, apply -1 surge cancel to the defense results. Discard this condition at the end of your activation. And then hidden is a beneficial trait. When defending, apply -2 accuracy to the attack results. So if someone's shooting you from range, you're like, -2 accuracy. When attacking, apply +1 surge to the attack results. Yeah, that's cool. After you resolve attack, you must discard this card. So who is this? That chump that Vinto can hide. You know, if he's hidden, he gets that free surge to hide again. So it's like, I'm just gonna keep being hidden. And plus, any surges that he rolls is just icing on the cake. Ooh, so we've got two tokens. Salacious Beak Rum. This is what he does. So swipe. When you activate in or enter in a square containing a hostile figure, it suffers +1 damage. Limit to once per round. So it's a 6 health, 3 speed character that can go underneath the characters. And then scratch as an action. Choose an adjacent hostile character. That character suffers 1 damage. So just a damage. Take a damage. You know, no rolling. So there's no rolling. So there's no defense die. Just take a damage. And then it's got pint droids, and I don't know how you get them. I'm sure there's a card that brings them into play. It's a droid. Useful. You can retrieve crates. Adjacent heroes can interact with crates that you are carrying. So I wonder if this is even available in Skirmish. Shiny. Okay, so this is probably not available in Skirmish because this is, if you are on the map at the end of the mission, heroes gain 50 credits. So it's probably not something you can get in the Skirmish. All right, so we got, let's look at these command cards, dude. These are, let's start with the most jerkiest card in creation, On the Lam. It's a 3-cost smuggler card. Use when defending before an attacker applies modifiers to interrupt to perform a move. So if someone's shooting you or someone's trying to stab you with a lightsaber, you're like, no, I'm getting out of here. So, you know, and if someone's shooting you, you can get behind a wall, you get their line of fire, or if worst case scenario, you can get out of their accuracy range. You can, it's like, I'm canceling stuff, canceling an attack. Yeah, that's, I hate this card so much, so much. Oh man, I didn't realize, I was too into the set, I didn't realize that none of the cards were visible. Stimulants. Oh, I don't really care for this card much either. Smuggler, 0 cost. As an action, you or an adjacent figure suffers 1 damage. Then they gain 1 movement point and becomes focused. 0 cost. You know, take a damage, become focused. Don was using this with Hera to focus up his rangers, and those rangers would just come shoot my face off. So, yeah, my feelings were a little bit hurt by that card. Tools for a job. Another gross card. Hunter or Smuggler. Use when you declare an attack to add 1 attack die of your choice to the attack pool. 2 cost. 1 attack die of your choice. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to add a red and blow your face open for 2 points. Golly. They must have been, I don't know what they were smoking, but it was crazy good for them to be coming with these cards. Run for cover. It's a smuggler card. 2 cost. Use when attack targeting you is declared. Choose 1 die and remove it from the attack pool. So, useful-ish. There's some really good cards. I don't know if this will show up, but you know, I guess if you really need those 2 points, that's pretty cool. Pickpocket. Smuggler. Use during your activation while adjacent to a hostile friendly character to roll 1 green die. Your opponent loses victory points, and you gain victory points equal to the accuracy result for 1 point. You know, useful-ish for 1 point. If you're running like a smuggler's team, it can be totally rad. Toxic Dart. I also hate this card. It's a hunter or smuggler card. Use during your activation. It's a 0 cost card. 0 cost, that shouldn't be a thing. A hostile figure within 3 spaces and line of fire suffers 1 strain and becomes weakened. Strain, your opponent can either, whoever's becomes strained, they can either take 1 damage or they can make your opponent discard a card off the top of their deck. So most of the time people are going to take the damage because they don't want to lose anything super rad. But otherwise it's, that's so. Glory of the Kill. It's a hunter card. Use After you resolve an attack targeting a figure, if the speak English. Use after you resolve an attack targeting a figure. If that defender was defeated, you recover 3 life. That's pretty useful, I think. Hunters, so especially if you're running IG-88, you want him to come back to life even more so you can keep using his life-destroying abilities to keep doing more stuff. 1 point, so that's useful, super useful. I like that. Now we're getting some unique cards. Draw, Vento, use during your activation to perform an attack without using an action. 1 point. So this is essentially like heroic for Luke Skywalker. He's like, yeah, he's conceivably making 3 attacks this turn with this one 1-point card. This should be like a 3-point card. There should be like a 4-point card. Maybe not 4-point cards, but this is uncalled for in terms of goodness. This is 5 points. Remember, he's 5 points. Just 5 points. Extra protection. This is Onar's card. Use when another friendly character within 2 spaces suffers 3 or more damage. Move up the 2 spaces, then perform an attack. Sure, more free attacks. I like making multiple attacks. One cost. Whatever were they thinking? And finally, we got Blade Storm. It's Shyla's card. Use when attacking to apply +1 surge to the attack results. Oh, okay. After the attack resolves, each hostile figure within 2 spaces of you suffers 1 damage. So a bonus surge, and then everybody within 2 spaces, each hostile figure takes 1 damage. So this seems cool. It seems like a letdown compared to the other 2 cards, but it seems pretty cool. So yeah, just based on the stuff that I just bought, I just looked at, just the characters, the weak ways, you know, the 2 bodyguards, the weak ways, the jet troopers. There is so much gross stuff in this set. It changed so much. Like, everything is, you know, Imperial Assault. I mean, everything is Jabba's realm now. Dude, Jabba. Where is the name? Come up. There we go. Yeah. Goodness, Garcia's. Was this an expansion to get? If you only got 1 expansion, you could only get 1 expansion, get this one. This one is amazing on so many levels. It's readily available. You know, it's not like out of print or anything like that. Well, I mean, it's probably out of print, but it's not hard to come by. So, yeah, if you're getting into Imperial Assault and you want to get a bunch of competitive pieces, get Jabba's realm. Probably should not hold it so it doesn't jiggle as much, but cool. Yeah, that was the skirmish unboxing of this stuff. Obviously, I didn't want to go into the campaign stuff, so it wouldn't be spoiled for me. But yeah, I can't go on enough about this set. This expansion. It's so good. It's so good. Thank you for watching this unboxing. This has been Matt with Heroic Tactics. May all your dice roll hot.